So you want to hike Currahee Mountain? Well, let's go on an adventure. I spent 25 years creating adventures for my 3 sons. And now that they are grown and living their best life, the adventures don't need to stop. Join me as I travel and document new adventures for the boys. And please like and subscribe to go along on the next adventure. Alright, the first thing you need to know is Currahee Mountain Trail is located at Camp Toccoa at Currahee, over here. Here's Toccoa, Georgia. There is a Currahee Museum here, but that is not where the trail starts. Getting there is all state maintained roads. You should have no problem. Gas, food, and lodging are all located in nearby Toccoa. The trailhead is gravel, holds maybe 15 cars or so, and some additional parking on the grass. The trail is free and dog friendly. Just remember, this is a state maintained road and there will be some cars. I did not see any water along the way, and there's no bathrooms, and I had cell phone coverage the whole time I was there. If you have an emergency, 911 will get you to the Stevens County Sheriff's Office. Right at this intersection is the parking lot for Currahee Mountain Trail. In this area right here is what's left of Camp Toccoa. They have a great museum. I suggest you stop by there and check it out. But after you park, it's a little less than 3 miles to the top, although its motto is 3 miles up, 3 miles down. You can see over here the total distance for this hike should be about 5.3 miles. Here's what my elevation looks like. At about 2 miles in, it's going to get really steep up to the top, and then it's going to mirror itself coming back down. Morning. We're at Camp Toccoa, Currahee Mountain, Georgia. I just went through the little museum. It's pretty cool. This one's for you, Dylan. Camp Toccoa, 1942 it was started. It says it trained about 17,000 soldiers. Interesting, it was originally called Camp Toombs, after Confederate General Toombs. But it was later changed to Camp Toccoa after the camp commander pointed out that arriving recruits walked the highway past a casket company, through a cemetery, to a place called Tombs to learn how to jump out of airplanes. So they decided to change the name to Camp Toccoa. Toccoa is a Cherokee word that means stand alone. Colonel Sink, the memorial we just looked at, said he read somewhere that the Japanese held the world record for marching. So he marched to 506, 137 miles to Atlanta, so we would have the world record. So it took 75 hours and 15 minutes. 33 and a half of that was marching. So I'm walking up the road to support you, Dylan. 3 miles up, 3 miles down. All right, we're about half a mile in. It's not bad. It's a little steep. Glad I'm not running. You just can't help but think of all the soldiers getting ready to deploy to World War II and D-Day that ran up and down this very road. It's a little humbling. I'll be back in a little while. All right, we're about a mile in. Still like rolling roadway. Should be a road all the way up to the top. Nothing really spectacular. Just a solemn kind of walk, thinking about the troops. All right, we're about a mile and a quarter in. I'm getting our first look at Currahee Mountain. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like right up here. I'll try to get a better picture of it here in a minute. All right, about 1.6 in. Road's pretty steep at this point. Damn. Colton's texting me. He just turned green yesterday. So they're at the PX buying shoes and Starbucks and probably everything else. Check back in a little while. All right, we're about 2.5 miles in. It's been pretty steep the last mile or so. They keep talking about a switchback. I hope this is the last switchback. I'll let you know. All right, I'm not there yet, but somewhere in the back of my mind, I'm thinking this is going to be the switchback, not the top. Because the lady at the museum said something about when you think you're there, you're not. We'll see. Yeah, that's not the top. Well, it doesn't look too bad. The top is like right up there. And here we are, top of Currahee. All right, I saw something since I was there, that there has been an effort to clean up some of the graffiti on the rocks. I'm not sure what it looks like now, but I know it was at least cleaned up at some point. Hey, coming back down, I'm gonna check out this overlook here. 4 miles coming back down, going uphill at the moment, but generally heading back down. It's pretty much a workout. Running it would be a bear, at least for an old man like me. All right, we're almost done. There's the cars down there. This is Camp Toccoa. To the left, that white building is the museum that I was in a little while ago. You can see the plane back over that way. All right, Dylan, this one was for you. Hopefully one of these days, me and you can come back together. Three miles up, 3 miles down. Here's the memorial across the street. Looks like a parachute. .506. 2 combat jumps, Normandy and Holland. This is the entrance gate. All right, here's how we ended up. If we look at our track, about 5.9 miles. Looks, the elevation guide looks just like it did before. According to Gaia, it took me about 2 hours to get it done. It says I was stopped for 35 seconds. I think that's a little off. I didn't stop much, but I was at the top standing around for a few minutes, and I had an average speed of 3 miles an hour. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe.